bird. Chopper doing circles. It's a bird. Bird. Take him to the potty. He's a...
What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA2k TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And I'm Alexis Morgan from sunny Las Vegas at Summer League. And it's a very special Summer League because it is NBA 2K.
I seen hit corners in them birds.
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here are the starters for Houston. Porter Jr. and Green team up in the backcourt. Miles Bridges is out there with Eric Gordon. And it's Wood in at the center position. That'll be a 5. Second call. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
And Davis gets it to go.
Yeah, you know, it's like the game is in slow motion for LeBron. He sees the entire floor and sees it so well, knows what's coming, and usually always makes the right pass.
Memphis ball.
Pass to Mr. Clutch. And a miss there on the triple. The Rockets on offense. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
Here's Houdini. Ooh, powers down with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Now here's Gordon. Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
Pass to Miles. Here's Davis. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Miles. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
You know, with each season in the league, AD's become more of a facilitator. Actually, he's much more aware of how to make plays for his teammates.
Green, the pass to Bridges. Out to Wood. A shot to stop the run. Yep, count it.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Miles. Sinks the tray. He's got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Porter. Down low. Bridges passes to Wood. Picked it. Pass to Miles. To the inside. Houdini. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for LeBron James.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body grade.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Here's Miles.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Yeah, they're scoring with confidence, making them count in the early going here.
Porter with the steal. Green finds Porter. 3-pointer, Bridges. Gordon outside. An open look for Porter. Nails the wide-open jumper.
We often talk about Gordon's scoring ability, but there, great feed to an open teammate.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And the layup is good off the glass. Davis has got 6.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easy. At some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Houston making some changes. Martin, he's checked in for Bridges. Tate comes in for Gordon. And it's Schroeder in for Porter Jr. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this. Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Miles. He's got 6. Knocks down the triple. 5 points in the game.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
How do you stop this? I mean, it seems like they can't miss.
Stolen by Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
From 17, and the basket by Houdini. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Memphis.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Talk about coming full circle. Wood was undrafted in 2015. His first opportunity in the NBA was Summer League with the Rockets.
1:44 left in the first quarter. And Wood bounced around for years.
Yeah, but look where he is now, B.A. Last year he signed a $41 million contract, and guess who it was with? The Houston Rockets. All because he would not quit and never stop working.
1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Garuba. Oh, stolen by Harden. And here's the fast break. Antetokounmpo for three. Pass to Morant. Young against Tate. Young, the pass to Morant. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Ball outside, and that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Harden. Ball against Schroeder. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Rockets. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Memphis. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, Houston, they need to work much harder to climb out of the bottom of the conference.
I think for Houston, they really have failed to deliver this year. Even when they do get a little something going, it never just seems to be enough.
And when you talk about inconsistency, I think a lot of it has to go to the players, because ultimately they're the ones that dictate how they perform.
Here's Harden. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait till you get across half court.
And out of bounds. The Rockets will take it. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A. Playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Christopher's shot is good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
It's really hard to maintain momentum on offense when you're turning the ball over like this.
Somehow they're still leading, but it will not last if they continue to waste possessions.
Oh, stolen by Harden.
Rockets foul. Harrison Matthews. First personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for Memphis, James Harden at the line for two.
First one falls for him.
You know, he can be your primary scorer, but he also can be your primary playmaker. Offensively, Harden does everything at a diamond level.
Pass to Matthews. Here's Schroeder. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Delivering the blowout. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Stephen Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Mr. Clutch in at the 3 spot. And for the Rockets, they've got Dennis Schroeder. David Nwaba is out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then it's Miles Bridges. And it's Christopher in at the 2.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. I'll tell you, man, Irving can do many things for your ball club. But at the top of the list, he's a tremendous shooter with great range and great confidence.
It's good. Antetokounmpo has gotten his first basket of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Antetokounmpo's gotten his second bucket. You know, if you were to hand select a player to take the last shot for you, no one would bat an eye if you chose Kyrie Irving.
Ever since his shot over Steph Curry in 2016, Irving's been a legend. And some of it's his mental approach. People say he marches to the beat of a different drum. That may help him in those big moments.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, after the departure of their head coach and president of basketball ops last season, the Rockets traded away star James Harden. Now, he and many of their vets were sent to rivals of the 76ers. Why is that relevant? Well, their former president is now running things in Philly. Brian, perhaps it's business and personal in Houston.
Well, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks for that. And there's a 3-second violation. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. And the Rockets with possession. Tate finds Bridges. On the wing, Nwaba. It's stolen by James. Fast break. Here we go. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Schroeder.
There are very few that can handle and battle with. Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
And the Rockets call time here. All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes. Did you have a favorite city for food in the NBA?
Well, write this down, BA. So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans very well. And so New Orleans was my favorite city, no question. The food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Harden with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. Nice shot by Harden.
Harden's so versatile offensively. He initiates, he can play off the ball, he can beat you in transition. He's going to get his points. You can bet on that.
Now here's Schroeder. Pass to Bridges. Will it go? Unable to get that one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
The Rockets on offense. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. And that's going to be a turnover.
Violation.
They call him for the 8 seconds.
Rockets ball.
Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Schroeder finds Bridges. Nwaba, good look. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Memphis ball.
And stolen by Nwaba. Pass to Bridges. Inside. Tate. On the wing, Nwaba. Over James. And another miss by Houston.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Now here's Davis. Give him 8. Here's Houdini. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Give him 8 points now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him. And you know, as LeBron continues his illustrious, remarkable career, the question seems unavoidable. It's inevitable. Him or MJ for greatest of all time. For me, it's a matter of what flavor you like. You can't go wrong with either one. Personally, I know Jordan's got the rings. LeBron's got the career numbers, but I like the fact LeBron is 6'8", 250 plus, and Jordan was only 6'6", 215. I'm going with the bigger guy.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
And here's Memphis. Big-time run continues here. 16-0, shutting it down.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
You know, Clark, it seems LeBron has cemented his top 2 spot, but many will say he'll never pass Jordan. What do you think?
Well, B, I tell you what, I don't have a problem with those folks who say that MJ is the greatest. I can see why people feel that way. And I'm leaning that way, but I love what LeBron has done longevity-wise. Titles are not the only measure for greatness in a team sport. So LeBron would get my nod just by an edge, a whisker, if I had to pick one or the other, him or MJ.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
They get it back. Here's Houdini. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Houdini grabs a board.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And stolen by Nwaba. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bridges puts the fadeaway right on the money. Bridges has got his first basket.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Just in this quarter, he's turned it over 3 times. Not sure what's going on with him.
So both teams changing it up here. Gordon outside. Here's Wood. Rebound by Mr. Clutch.
Everything right except the finish.
The ball goes
Have to
to
keep
Houston.
focus all the way through the play.
Here's Wood. Deflected. Here's Houdini. He's got 14. Gordon with a steal. Pass to Green. Just 3 on the clock. Tipped. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Checking out Memphis. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, when you pass the ball the way they have it, this is the kind of scoring I would expect. The guys are totally sick, and the difference is the ball movement. I mean, they're moving the ball around, and it's right.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Rockets.
To be honest, them getting killed on glass like this is a little showing no physicality. This is when fans start to feel. Me too. Team doesn't seem to care about the scale. They don't care. I don't care. I'm out of there.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Anthony Davis is out there with LeBron James. And it's Houdini in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Houston Rockets. On Sunday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then Monday, they'll go up against Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
And for the Rockets, Green the 2 with Gordon the 3, Christian Wood out there with Miles Bridges, and it's Porter in at the point. Here's Bridges. Porter, the pass to Bridges. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Bridges.
Well, I tell you, Bridges is doing a nice job there, and his teammates appreciate when he looks to get them involved.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Gordon. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. No good with the triple.
Well, you know, he doesn't do it quite as often as he used to, but on any given night, Gordon can still give you 30-plus.
Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. From deep three-point range, that shot is off. And Houston will come the other way. Pass to Bridges. Shots blocked. And so it looks like it'll be... Houston's ball.
Rockets ball.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Christian
Nails
Wood.
it from 3. And you watch Gordon's game, Clark. It's the kind that ages well.
Agreed. When you can shoot it, that's the last thing that goes. He's got deep range. He's willing to make the next pass. And when healthy, I think he still is an impact player.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
It's stolen by Green. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. And here's Memphis. Here's Mr. Clutch. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Green finds Porter. And another miss by Houston.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys. You can sense his frustration.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution for the Rockets, Kenyon Martin Jr.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Violation.
And that's now his 5th turnover of the game. He's got to rein it in.
And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Basket's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, the heave from beyond half court is off target. And here's Memphis. Here's Houdini. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Wood passes to Green from deep. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Memphis ball. Substitution for Memphis, James Harden.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Green. Nice shot from the wing.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
And here's Memphis. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Outside, Green. From deep three-point range. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got 7 rebounds in the game.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Into the lane.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and it was maybe a step out of his range.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And here's Memphis.
2 minutes remaining.
That's in there. Davis with the assist. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice physical play from Harden that time inside. Never afraid or backing away from the defense.
It's Davis with the drive. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
James finds Davis. The shot from 20 feet out, and there's James on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 9 assists now tonight. Gordon outside. Off the mark there with a 3. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Davis. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Davis has got 14 points for the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Out of bounds.
And the ball out of play. The Rockets will have it.
Now into the lineup for Houston.
And here's Schroeder. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. From deep. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Schroeder. Bridges, he's checked in for Martin.
Miles Bridges.
Knocks it loose. Outside Curry. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Curry's got his first points in this one.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Davis. And Davis slams it home.
AD doing what he does. 24/7, stuffing that stat sheet.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution for Memphis. Rockets foul called. Josh Christopher. First personal foul. Fourth
that
team
free throw
foul.
no good.
You never really get tired of watching Curry do his thing. The stroke on his shot is such a thing of beauty. And when he's dialed in, his offensive performances are just tremendous.
Here's Tate. Offensive board. Here's Bridges. Off target with the shot. And so it's Memphis making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. They've got Kevin Durant. Stephen Curry is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
I wanna be the one who gets it bumping. I wanna be the one who gets it jumping. I'm a perfectionist. If it ain't perfect to me, then it bothers me. I am not having it. Everything gotta be adequate. Punchlines every time that I'm rapping it over the head. Every time they ain't catching it. Every time my delivery is accurate. Trust me, I already know they'll be blasting it. This is that matic they wanna hear snapping. This is that pedal to the metal flow. Matter of fact, I need a medal for this flow. I don't ever think of my approach. I just hear it once and then I go. That's something I gotta show, and I just keep on rising. And you know how I get down, so none of this is surprising. They cannot count me out, they gotta count me in. I cannot lose what I built, not when I know how to win. Welcome to rounds part 3, I had to do it again. Another round still going, now I'll be this way. I see nothing but results when I put in this kind of effort. I do what it takes to get better. I gotta do what I can, no matter the day or the weather, cause I'm out whatever. I'm maximizing my potential, maximizing what I'm meant for. This is all glorious, finish a try, then I'm feeling victorious. But I'm never done because there's always more to this. Give me a chance, you'll see what I'm capable of. A skill set I cannot be matched. Real lyrics that have real meaning, and I don't even curse. Tell me where they do that. I carry the weight of the game, but it's nothing to me. I treat it just like a girl. I feel like a superstar, but I've been a star cause my bar's been out of this world. Did they get it? Let's get it. It's Matic, baby.
Well, I'm sad I couldn't be there physically because I love Summer League. We get to see our first glimpse at the future of the NBA, and for those players, it's their first opportunity to get scanned into the game.
Yeah, we were there with them as they were getting scanned. Definitely a huge milestone, but it is hot up here, so let's take a look.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan, our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And that does your confidence, guys. No favor. They got manhandled in that one. It wasn't pretty.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
You cannot afford to do that when you're in an opponent's building. You got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Porter in the backcourt with Green to his side. Miles Bridges is out there with Gordon. And it's Wood in at the center position. And there's the pass to Gilbert. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 6 points for Mr. Clutch. And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system. And sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, the Rockets. 6-point game. Basket good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Porter, no luck.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Gilbert. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And they are starting to pull away here as their shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
Here is Porter. Green kicks to Bridges. Over Davis. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
The jumper Bridges has is wet, demonstrating how lethal he is from his spots on the court.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play.
Third team foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throw of the night.
At the line for one.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. From deep three-point range, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Memphis with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Gilbert passes to Gilbert.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools. So he's been searching for direction for a long time. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
That's good for Miles on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists now tonight. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Good on the shot.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Back to Wood. Snatched away. Gilbert passes to LeBron. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
They grabbed their own miss. Porter. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's Davis. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play. Really looking to go up tempo tonight.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Houdini. Kevin Durant comes in for Anthony Davis. And Curry subbed in for Ball.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. And Tate gets it to go.
Great use of the bounce pass. Thumbs down on that one. Tough to defend against.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Durant. It's tipped.
Well, these blocks by Schroeder has got to get his teammates going. They're more rare than they are commonplace, but Schroeder getting in there with good hands.
Memphis leading by 17. Here's Curry, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Pass to Christopher. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin. I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And good that time.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Houston ball.
And here we can check out the story for Eric Gordon. Schroeder kicks to Martin. Fires from 18. That shot no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And Memphis making a change here. Irving's checked in.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Memphis leading by 14. Nobody near Irving. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Yeah, that's just working for the better shot. We always talk about in the NBA, good to great, great possession there.
Here's Schroeder. They get it back. Christopher. Here's Martin. Pass to Christopher. And some nice passing there by Houston. 5 to shoot. It's intercepted. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Let's go. Martin's in the post. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Memphis leads by 16. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Memphis, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Boy, that... Their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Memphis leading by 16. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Houston, they've got Martin, David Nwaba out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Christopher in at the 2 spot. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
A heady play there from Schroeder, zipping the pass to the teammate who had the cleanest look on the possession.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. So timeout call here. The first for Memphis.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Get ready for the Dance Squad! Get ready for
Memphis ends up going with the new group. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Gilbert lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And that's now 7 points for Houdini.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Good work there as it goes.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around it.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Schroeder missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And there's the foul. It's on Miles Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. Memphis leading by 15. Miles, that's for 2. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 5 assists tonight. And it's Houston's ball. And it's Schroeder missing. James looking around to the inside. Bridges dishes to Green. Houston moving it around. Offensive rebound. Back to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes to Schroeder. Outside Gordon. They shoot again. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the defensive end with that rejection.
They get it back. James with the bucket. LeBron's got 5 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Green finds Schroeder. To the middle. Here's Wood. They kick it out to Green. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
That'll be a 5-second call.
They've been doing a lot of things right in this game, but something they have to improve on is their ball security.
Porter's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Scooped up. They kick it out to Green. Gordon, the pass to Bridges. Over James. Bridges misses.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half-court in time. Rockets trail by 17. Outside Gordon. Down low. Here's Wood. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really every team had the chance to sign Wood early on, but passed. And this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Christian Wood had that breakout campaign back in the 2019-2020 season with Detroit, earning himself a huge free agent deal. Great to see Christian's hard work pay off.
Last outing for Memphis, they won that game against Indiana.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and All they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Mr. Clutch is checked in for Memphis. LaMelo Ball comes in for James Harden. And a change for the Rockets. Tate, he's checked in for Miles Bridges. Wood can't hit.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
1:39 left now here in the second. Gilbert. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 11 points for Houdini.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Green. He's got 8. A baseline J.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Here's Gilbert. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Mr. Clutch has got 15.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Stolen away. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Memphis shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Third team foul. Shooting. Memphis. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential they put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution. He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
Davis with the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Stolen by Miles. There's the 3. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist from Miles. Davis has got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, believing more and more in this shot is Anthony Davis, stretching out his game now to the three-point line.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Well, that's how you drive your point home right there. It's Porter outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Houdini's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Miles. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Memphis out in front, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Steph, what is working out there so far tonight?
Defensive end, we rebounded the ball, keeping him off the glass, and being able to execute on the offensive end.
We'll see about the second half. Thanks, Steph. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game. Checking out Memphis. Kenny, give us your take.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Houdini. Then there's Ball. And it's Gilbert in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. He dishes it to LeBron. Shoots over Tate. Again, Memphis.
Great assist there from LeBron. Going to try to set the table all night.
Houdini's gone 75% from the field. 6 baskets and 8 attempts. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Mr. Clutch. Tate covering. Gilbert. Tate with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Here's Gilbert. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Bounce pass from Nwaba to stop the run. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
"90 seconds now into the second half.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Nwaba. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it. To the paint. Here's Gilbert. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Nwaba finds Tate. From deep. Back to Martin. Puts it up. They get the rebound. Goes back up. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected, and he recovers it from deep three-point range, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. And that's 20 points for Houdini.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Houdini. Kevin Durant comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyrie Irving checked in for Ball. And Stephen Curry subbed in for LeBron. And a switch here also for Houston. Bridges, he's checked in for Tate. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
That's something Giannis wants to do, increase that percentage every year from beyond the arc.
And that's something that seems to get overlooked with Giannis. Now, how gifted a passer he is for a player of his size.
Well, the other thing, GA, that's awesome is that as he's going along here, you can see moments where the game is literally slowing down for him. So you take a guy who's won Most Valuable Player awards, and now the game's getting slower. Man, that's some dangerous stuff. Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And David Nwaba picks up a foul.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution for the Rockets, Christian Wood. Eric
Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Giannis has got 9.
Signs of Antetokounmpo really figuring things out. His offense starting to look more and more natural.
And here's Wood outside. Hits it from three-point range. Wood's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And in nailing the three there, he puts a lid on what's been a huge run by Memphis.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
It's hauled in by Gordon. Now the Rockets with it. The pass to Wood. Over Giannis. That one doesn't go. Now Memphis takes it the other way. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Irving.
I wish Kyrie sometimes would just dribble out the 24-second shot clock. It's so fun to watch him on the handle.
Irving's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Now here's Curry. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Cruz.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the Flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Memphis out in front, delivering the blowout. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. And it's Porter with the ball for the Rockets. And so in the game for the Rockets, we've got Jason Tate. Matthews out there with Porter. And it's Fernando in at the center, locking down the middle. Pass to Garuba. Over Durant. Garuba's shot is off. Now Irving. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 3 assists tonight. Irving's gone 4 for 5 from the floor tonight. Just one miss. Four on one, and they're running. Giannis with it, now guarded by Porter. And that one drops. Antetokounmpo's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. To get out and transition there.
Another miss by Houston.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shot.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brent, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good question, Kevin. I think just obviously you'd have work to do and I'd show up every day to do it. And I commend a lot of the players, not just in terms of the level of competition. It was all the other things that they had to do in order to suit up on a nightly basis, not playing in front of crowds. I mean, that is a love of the game type of season that, of course, I hope we never see again because of the circumstances around it. But the players do deserve a lot of credit, and the fans that hung in there and started to show up towards the end of the year to support the players deserve a lot of credit as well, and I'm glad we're through that.
And it's Memphis with another.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now the Rockets with it. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. It's offline from half court.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
And the basket is good. And that's now 25 points for Mr. Clutch.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And it's Schroeder missing. Memphis with the ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. Matthews with the steal. Schroeder kicks to Nwaba. From deep. It's rebounded by Memphis. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint. You know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games and for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And so here is Houston. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so it's Memphis with it.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And Memphis making a change here. Paul's checked in. The Rockets making a switch here.
For the Rockets.
It's Morant with the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And the rejection by Giannis. And Harden with the stop.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Here's Nwaba. Money from the wing.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Memphis.
Here's James. Oh!
Yeah, sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim, that time on display.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Orders checked in for the Rockets. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 8 here in this one already. And he commits the intentional foul. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Gilbert passes to Miles from deep three-point range. Count that one. 22 points for Houdini.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Clock at 6. The kick out to Matthews. Houston moving it around. Nwaba passes to Fernando. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Mr. Clutch.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
And he dunks it down.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Fernando. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. We've got 28 seconds left in the game. Here's Gilbert. From down in the low post, it goes. Mr. Clutch has got 31.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Porter finds Matthews. Here's Fernando. Shot from 12. That one's not going to go. And David Mwaba picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fourth team foul. Substitution for the Rockets.
5 seconds left in the fourth. Baseline J on the way. Doesn't go for him. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.